Number one thing I'm looking for is smell, and it smells horrendous in here. Even though the photos look fantastic, it smells like turtles. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's currently 9:30 a.m. As you could tell, I'm in the office. It's time to get straight to work, and we have an incredibly busy day. All right, so here's what I got going on first. I have to make a phone call to a gentleman named Robert, who's a new listing I'm taking on. I get a referral I got from one of you guys. Shout out to Nathan for that. So he's looking to list his townhouse. He called me this morning. I didn't get a chance to call him back. He just texted me, so I gotta give him a quick call. I'll record some of the conversation, but I don't want to give you, some of his private information. And then we're taking a listing live. Then we have to call some hard money lenders. I got a couple of recommendations. I want to make sure I understand all the fees because we are going to be putting an offer on this here investment property. We have a buyer consultation at 12 o'clock. And at 1 o'clock, we're going to start looking up houses for buyers. And then at 2 p.m., we have our home inspection. And after that, we're going to be editing videos and small ticky-tacky stuff. I'm going to leave the camera rolling, and we're going to call Robert right now. Unfortunately, we got to the voicemail, so. Good morning, Robert. This is Aaron with Remax First. I know you're probably at work, so I apologize for catching you at a bad time. I got your call earlier today. I was just running around. I didn't want to pick up while on the road or anything like that. I'm sure you have a few questions and you'd like to talk in length. So whenever you're free, today or anytime today, give me a call, 847. So there goes that. Now we have freed up enough time to take this listing live. So let's do it. So here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna take this listing live, but this is not like a regular listing, and it's very important that as an agent, we think outside the box and we give our listings maximum exposure. And the way you do that is understanding the type of client that's gonna purchase a home and what filters they're gonna search for, right? What are they gonna put in their criteria when they're looking for a house, right? I have this single family home that's zoned single family that could be used single family. However, it is set up like a duplex. There's a couple of advantages there. Because it's a single family, you can get a 5% conventional loan, you can get a 3% conventional, you can get a 3.5% FHA loan. However, it's really a duplex, so the person who's gonna wanna buy it is the one that's looking to house hack and the one that's looking for cash flow, right? Investment property. So if I put it in the single family section, I'm not gonna have as much luck as if I list it as a duplex, right? So instead of limiting my options, I'm going to list them both, right? I'm gonna put it as a duplex and then I'm gonna put it as a single family. Now you're asking me, is that something you can even do on the MLS? And the truth is, I don't know, and I quite honestly don't care. If it becomes an issue, then I'll deal with it. But as an agent, always, in my opinion, as long as you're not making any violations like federal fair housing violations or anything like that, it's okay to kind of try new things. And if for some reason your brokerage doesn't agree with it, then you can make those changes. Unrelated note, look at this beautiful plant. This took me so long to find a plant that I actually love. I had this one as a backup, but I like this one so much more. That being said, if you're enjoying the vlog, please just do me a favor. Like, comment, subscribe. I need it. So when it comes to listing a property, the first thing I like to do is pull up the previous MLS listing, because that's gonna give me a lot of the basic information, like the bedroom count, the bathroom count, and then I, cross-reference that with what the seller told me, and then make sure I have all the accurate information. And then sometimes, for example, in this 2007 listing, it says newer roof, newer septic tank. So I know that the roof is about 14 years old, along with the septic tank, right? So the previous listing can also get you a lot of information, and more importantly, room sizes. And when you're listing something, at least on my MLS, you can actually clone a listing. I don't know if you guys can see this, but you can kind of read right here. It says auto-populate from taxes and MLS data, where my mouse is. That's what we want to click on. And what that does is simply save me time. So it's going to get all the generic information from that previous listing, and all I have to do is go in and make any small little updates, add the photos, rewrite the description, and then put it up, right? It's very easy. It usually takes anywhere from 5 to 15 minutes. Sometimes it takes an hour when I can't come up with a single thing to write in the description. We've hit a little bit of a snag here. Because the previous listing was a single family and I'm trying to list it as a 2 to 4 unit, it's not coming up. So this is one of those situations where it will take a lot longer to do the listing. And at this point, this is not gonna be fun. But I can still look back at the old one and then just basically take the notes off it. This is Aaron speaking.
Hi, this is Lolly Maloney from Berkshire Hathaway. How are you?
I'm good, Lolly. How are you?
I'm good, too. Thanks for asking. I am calling to check in on your listing at 56 Chicago Avenue. I see it's been temporarily off the market for a while.
Yes. Did you have somebody interested by chance?
I do.
Okay. Can you give me a little bit about their background?
Well, they're cash buyers. They looked at the photos. They're looking for an investment property while they got their house in Hinsdale. So
Okay.
they're the best buyers you could ever have.
Music to my ears.
Uh-huh.
So can you do me a favor and then just
Yep.
send me an email in the subject line, put 56 Chicago Avenue showing, just so I could find you very easily, and just throw your
Okay.
contact info and then what days they would be available to see it. And I'll talk to my side and then get them to let you guys see it. Well, that was a little unexpected, but I'm glad we caught it on the vlog. Basically, I have a listing that's temporarily off market. In reality, it should be permanently off market because the seller, it has family in and not really too interested in selling. And I just took a temp off market so I won't have any more showings. And I just have to do some paperwork to actually cancel it. And I told him it may take a while, but it's like, just don't worry about it. Like, I'll take care of everything. But I get these couple phone calls every 2 weeks or so, and if I see that they're very interested, I'll reach out to them, say, hey, there's this, no pressure to show it. Last time he said, you know what, we may actually want to sell again, so why not bring people in? So you never know. Keep your options open. Wanted to check in. It's 10:06 a.m. There's a lot of nitty-gritty work going on here, and I really can't focus on recording and working at the same time, and I want to quickly get this up before 11 o'clock here. So I'm going to check out, but I will be back, and if the gentleman calls me for this listing, I'll be right back on camera. 11:22 a.m. and let me tell you how much I've gotten done since the last time you saw me. I just listed that place as a multifamily just now because in between I got a couple of phone calls from clients. I got a couple of calls I had to make, a few text messages here and there, a form that needed to be signed, boom, boom, bada bing, and then I kept getting distracted, but I finally listed it as a multifamily, and I like to show you guys the place. Exclusive look. Look at these photos. See the photos, I was there, so we made sure we made it look as good as possible. So what's next? Now I have to list it as a single family. That should take literally like 3 minutes. I got the description, everything else is gonna be streamlined. And then after this, what's on my list, we're gonna be looking up hard money lenders. I have 2 phone calls I have to make, see what kind of options there are, what are the down payments, credit requirements, deposits, reserves, all that. And then we have the buyer consultation at 12, which hopefully we make it to on time. You know what? I might look up houses for buyers between 11:30 to 12 and then get to the buyer consult, just because all of my buyers are almost under contract. I have maybe 5 left. So that takes me like maybe 15, 20 minutes to do. Also, inside tip, this is something that recently happened. I had a deal fall through about a week before closing for the most ridiculous reason that nobody expected. And the sellers had every right to be upset, enraged, cause a problem, throw a fuss, not want to give us the earnest money back. However, it's all about the little things that result into a smooth transaction. Let me tell you, okay? This is a situation where they had multiple offers, and I called the agent. I said, hey, give me a number, and I'm going to get you whatever number you tell me is what I'm going to write on this contract, blank check. He calls me, he says, give me 420. I said, no problem. I'll call my client and say, put 421.5. They want 420, but we're going to give them an extra $1,500. This is a good faith money right here, because for all you know, someone could come in with the 425. Later on in the deal, we may have some issues. The fact that we were able and willing to give them a little bit more will go a long way. We did that. So small thinking ahead is steps, right? And then as we were going through the process, I made sure to be connected with the listing agent, right? I would check in with them every week or so and be like, hey, just so you know, appraisal came in fine. Hey, just so you know, we're in underwriting. Hey, just so you know, there's no other issues here. We're expecting approval. And then finally never got approval. So when I reached out to him, he was like, it's okay, fine. You've been so smooth. Here's the cancellation letter. They were able to work with us on a couple of things, but it just didn't work out. So if you know your client's going to be difficult, like their loan is going to be complicated, there's going to be delays, you do your part by becoming so friendly with that agent that they actually want to help you out. Because at the end of the day, it's going to be the agent going to the seller and be like, hey, don't overreact. Let's give him a chance. This is a convo with my lender I'm about to have. Let's see if he picks up. Do you love me or do you not love me, Rick? What's the situation?
I do. There's no way we're going to close this on the 2nd. Hopefully it's going to close next week. They're trying to get their assets together, and I'm trying to close the middle to end part of next week.
Oof.
But
So you don't love me. Is what you're saying is you don't love me.
I'm saying I do love you. I
Just not enough.
I love you enough. I'm trying, brother. It's August 2nd, Monday. There's no way.
Well, so this agent is paying a 2% co-op, so I'm already taking a dive. And then on the second is I cap for the year, so I keep 100% of my commission. So after the second, if I close on the third, then I lose 20% of my cut, which is already not that much. So that's why I was pushing for this. It's okay. It's okay. Also, they have a closing on their house, so they're really relying on the clear to close on ours. So, okay, tell me the things they need. They need to basically track their assets, homeowners insurance, anything else? Ladies and gentlemen, the day is getting away from me. It is currently 1:03 p.m. I am just finishing up listing that place as a single family. I had the buyer consultation. The gentleman was looking to rent, and then he mentioned about buying. And then he said, maybe I don't think I have enough to buy right now. I was like, well, tell me your situation. How much do you have? You know, blah, blah, blah. And he had 6 times more than he needed saved up to buy a place. So I think we're gonna convert him to be a buyer. Now, when I say convert him, does not mean I'm trying to convince him to buy or this, that, and the other. I just lay down the options, and then I let the client always choose. If you want to keep renting, it's no sweat off my back. But if you want to buy, again, no sweat off my back. It's actually more sweat on my back because now I have to go to work. So if you're going to be building your business based off of doing rentals, right? Get those cash rentals, build your database. Every rental you get, that's like, say, $2,000 a month, right? Ask them, hey, question, why aren't you, what made you want to rent over buying? And they'll say, well, you know, I don't think I have the down payment saved up, but I can afford $2,000 a month. Then you ask them, how much do you have saved up? And they say like 25,000, and you only need like 15 to buy a place, right? Boom. Now they know. And if they know and they still want to rent, that's it. It is what it is. But most of the time when people find out that they can own, they want to own, because there's no world where spending like $20K a year on rent makes sense when you don't have to. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're done here. It's 1:30. I'm heading out to this inspection, and then we got a lot to do once we get there, so stay tuned. We're here at the home inspection. This should be about 2 hours. Someone's inside talking. So I'll check in with you guys in a bit. Okay, so we're still at the house. The inspection's taking longer than expected. It's currently like 3:35. We'll be here another 40 minutes. Here's the issue. Do you remember that lunch I had scheduled? I didn't take it, which means I'm starving half to death. I'm lightheaded, I'm super dehydrated, and so I gotta wait around here for 45 minutes. Thank God I got a bottle of water in my car, and that's the reason I stepped out. By the grace of God, we are done with this home inspection. What happened was my client had to go play basketball, you know? Would you look at that? A like-minded individual. And then I was like, look, if you're leaving, and the seller's here, and the inspector's still here, why am I sticking around? So I said, I'm leaving too. So I got to leave early. It's 3:51. I'm gonna go ahead and run over to get some food. I think I'm gonna just gulp a burrito down my throat and then get right back to it. I have to get copies made of the set key and then get a lockbox from my house because it literally just shipped today. It was delivered like an hour ago. So I gotta get that, put it on the property, and we already have 4 showings for this place I put in Lombard. So I'm actually super excited about it, and it might fly off the shelf without me realizing. So we'll see. All right, ladies and gentlemen, some of you OG followers will recognize the scene here. This is actually the condo I bought. I don't want to show you too much because I'm actually gonna do a video, like a house tour video. It's just so much garbage everywhere, but I will show you my living room. So this is my TV stand that I apparently have to assemble. Don't be cheap like me and pay the extra $400 and get assembled furniture, because I regret it. So I'm just gonna use this box itself as a TV stand for now. And then my favorite part, I assembled these bad boys yesterday. I don't know if the camera's showing it, but my patio furniture is absolutely amazing. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's currently 5 o'clock. Chipotle has been devoured. And now I'm on my way to my listing. Put the lockbox on there. And then we'll go back to the office and get back to work. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're here at the property. This is the single family that's being used as a duplex. I actually have a lot of showings on it. I just got another one as I was driving. We have 5 showings this Saturday, and then one that's coming in literally 20 minutes, which is, you guys seen him on the vlogs before, Brandon, who was a California agent originally from here. He moved back here, so he's been crushing it, and he's actually showing one of my listings. So it's a small world. I said, you know what, professional courtesy, you get to come in first. Now the problem I'm having is, I told everybody the lockbox is on the front porch. Well, there's nowhere for me to put it. So it's hopefully going on the front door. Gotta love the tripod. Okay. Oh, the front door's golden. How would you guys like to go inside and take a look? So the number one thing I'm looking for is smell. And it smells horrendous in here. Even though the photos look fantastic, it smells like turtles. Turtles, because the previous tenant had turtles. But this is a massive living space right here. You got bedroom number one right there. And then obviously you got your dining room. That's a dead giveaway. And then this is the cellar, full bath right here. And then a couple more bedrooms. Little nice kitchen setup. And these combo boxes, if you're wondering where I get them from, this specific one I have right here is from Amazon. It's like $22. It's not that expensive. We can all afford it. I like the combination box for a couple of reasons. Number one, it has no battery, right? And number two, if I ever need like a contractor to go out here, whatever, I don't have to worry about a one-day code. I just give them the combo and everybody's happy. There you have it, folks. Everything is officially done. Now we're gonna head back to the office and get back to work. I forgot to mention the phone call we were supposed to get for that new listing that's supposed to be coming in a few weeks. I got it at the inspection, talked to the gentleman, so I have to do a CMA form. Super nice guy. I have to do a CMA and a net sheet so we know how much he's gonna make. I'm ballparking just by knowing the area. It's a place right down the street from me. It's probably gonna be about 200K. So, not a bad check. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back in the office. The time, I don't know it. It is what, 6:06 p.m. So let me put together quickly the list of things we need to do. We haven't even looked up houses for buyers, so we're gonna go ahead and circle that. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a day. Currently 7:50. Oh my God, 7:15. Whoa. I don't know what happened. I swear to God, I felt like it was 30 minutes ago. I was sitting at this desk, you know, putting my to-do list together. But you know what? Time flies when you're having fun, and I sure am having fun. So, what's happening right now? What happened in the last hour or so? Got a couple more phone calls about this show, this listing, and right now I have to upload the disclosures to the MLS so agents have access to them. And then I just prepared and sent out a CMA for the phone call I had earlier today. I just have to finish up looking up houses for buyers, which should be another 5-10 minutes. And then we can call it a day, and I'm looking forward to that because it has been a long one. Folks, it's 7:45 p.m. We're still cranking away. I'm just doing some final property lookups for my buyers, and we should be on our way. 15 more minutes, and we can clock out. 15 more minutes, and we can go home and have some Chick-fil-A. Let's go. Oh, if you watched it this far, let's play a game of in the comments. Let me know. I tell you what. In the comments, leave Chick-fil-A. And of course, every comment's going to get a reply from me. But I'm thinking about doing something. I think I'm going to randomly pick somebody who comments Chick-fil-A. And I'm going to send you this here Starbucks gift card. I don't remember how much is it. It's $5 or $10. But you'll get it from me. So just let me know in the comments and I'll pick a random winner. Alright? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I love my job, but at this point, I'm so sick of it. I just want to go home. I'm exhausted, and that is exactly what we're going to do. It is 7:53 p.m. and I've been working since, well, I've been up since 6, but I think I started work around 9:30. So it's been a long day. I've been all over the place, and I'm looking forward to going home, relaxing, enjoying my Chick-fil-A. If you like this vlog, like, comment, subscribe. I got a really good one coming at you next week. We have 2 closings in one day, so we're going to go to each one. It's just going to be a good time. Stay tuned. Take care.